Second Esdras 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh. And with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Akakotash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Akim, Akwathium, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom. Second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh. Okay, our power. All right. So for the past, well, we know that goes back to 1 West. Okay, the prophecies have been being spoken. All right. The prophecies are still being spoken by the prophets, by the men that are serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And one of those main prophecies is the new covenant. Okay? So now that the new covenant is being offered, okay, it's been rejected by those that have called themselves Israelites. All right? It's been rejected by those that call themselves Israelites, okay, that have been teaching this truth, that have been teaching prophecy. They have now rejected one of the main prophecies, okay? So we're telling you these prophecies that are taking place right now, okay? All right? World War III is getting ready to start. Revelations 13 and 16 is close at hand. We see Trump overseas making deals, backdoor deals, okay, with Ishmael. He's cutting out his own people, all right? The Israelis, all right? Trump's cutting the Israelis out of this deal, okay? The elites are probably going to be pissed off at him for doing this, okay? Because they're all Israelis. They're all Jews, Ashkenazi, okay? So Trump going over there and doing this is going to anger them. And the only recourse that they have is to attack Iran. Okay? So when they start attacking Iran, all of them Arab nations are going to do what? They're going to come after them. Okay? So these are some of the prophecies that we've been speaking. And our people still ain't listening. A lot of our people are waking up, but we know that two parts are not going to wake up and listen, man. Okay? Just period, point blank. So a lot of them are going to taste this death that is coming, man, the second death. All right? The concentration camps, okay? Starvation, the sword, the teeth of wild beasts, okay? The spirits that are created for vengeance, man. The Most High is he's going to unleash hell on his earth, man. Okay? Verse 2. And cause them to be written in paper, the Holy Scriptures, okay? This is what we're telling you. The scriptures have already been written. We're just playing catch up right now. All right? The destruction that is coming has already been written. Okay? So we know that it's going to happen. All right? According to the Holy Scriptures. All right? For they are faithful and true. What did I just get done saying? We're only playing catch up to the prophecies that have been written in the Holy Scriptures. Okay? And a lot of these prophecies are starting to show themselves, man. And a lot of these people, they see it and they feel it. They understand that something is coming. Okay? They know something's coming. They see the prophets out on the highways and hedges. That's why we're supposed to be out here. The shock and awe of seeing men out here teaching the Bible like it's never been taught before. Okay? That's a strange thing, man, to these people. You see? All right? But fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity or the unbelief, don't let the incredulity, the unbelief of these people, okay, sway you. All right? Don't let these people's looks, okay, don't let their words, not even men in Israel, man. They calling you a bug out and an asshole, man. Keep it moving, bro. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna stop that. They're gonna shut their fucking. The Most High is gonna shut their goddamn mouth soon. Okay? All right, so fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Okay? That goes for Esau, Edom. That goes for niggas that are in the truth, calling people bug outs, assholes, demons, and all of those things. Okay? That goes for the 2/3 of Israel that just don't believe, their incredulity of the Holy Scriptures. But they go to church on Easter Sunday. You see? All these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians put all these colorful ass suits on and go to church on Sunday, but they don't believe the Bible when we read it to them. Okay? You see? Ignorant, man. All right? Verse 4, for all the unfaithful, what did I just say? All of these people, they say that they believe in God, that they believe the Bible, okay? But when it's spoken to them in truth, what do? They become unfaithful. Oh, I don't believe that. Okay? You see? All right? So for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Okay? So a lot of these people that say that they believe in the Lord, okay, they're a bunch of goddamn hypocrites, man. Like I said, they'll go to church on Sunday, all right? But when you start reading the Bible to them the way it's supposed to be taught, what do? They don't believe it. You see? All right? Behold, saith the Lord, our power, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. The Lord said he's going to do these things. Okay? Not the devil. All right? The Lord said he's going to do it. Everybody thinks the devil brings death, famine. The Lord said he's going to do it. He said, behold, saith the Lord, our power, I will bring plagues. I will bring plagues. Okay? You see? Hey, what's going on, bro? You been? You see? He said, I will bring plagues. Not the devil that these people portray as being the one that's doing the wickedness out here. Okay? Because a lot of these people portray the devil as a red person in a onesie with a pitchfork, and that's further from the truth, man. The Most High put the so-called white man in charge on this earth, okay, so he can show you how not to rule. He made him the devil, which devil means deceiver, man. Okay, and Satan means adverse, and who is adverse to the Holy Scriptures? Who's the only person adverse to the Holy Scriptures? The so-called white man. Okay? Because he perverted it and he used it for his own goddamn gain. All right? But now that the truth is coming out, he wants to ban the Bible. He wants to burn it. Okay? But our people still don't see this. All right? So the Lord said, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. And that's why you have men out here teaching the Holy Scriptures. Because the Most High is done. He's tired of talking to you people, man. All right? When this economy collapses, you're going to find out he's tired of talking. And you should have listened to the prophets when they were out here. Okay? Especially the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians. You didn't want to listen when you had that mercy extended to you. So now what's going to happen to your ass? The Most High is going to put you to death. Okay? I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood, crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's why we come out here, man. We're complaining continually about being in this wicked-ass, filthy-ass kingdom, man. All right? A queendom, a matter of fact. Okay? We're tired of being here, man. All right? That's why we're willing to come out here and make our bodies a living sacrifice, because we're sick and tired of this place, man. You see? We'll jump down to 15 and 16. Sure got something to drink, so like it. For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh. That means that the sword is getting close. Okay? You can see all of the moves that Donald Trump is making. Okay? Mr. Trump President Trump is making so many moves to try to isolate, okay, a certain group of people, man. The children of Israel. He's trying to isolate the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. He's trying to create an atmosphere of hate towards them. You see? That's what's taking place right now. The atmosphere of hatred towards the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? Because they know that their time is up. What does the scripture say? It says, the devil has come down with great wrath, knowing that he has a short time. Why do you think that they're getting ready to collapse the economy on purpose? You see? They're going to collapse the economy on purpose. They're going to starve these people out, and they're going to force them to make a rash decision. What is that rash decision? That's in the book of Revelations, the 13 and 16. He calls it all, both small and great, free and bond, rich and poor, to receive a mark in their hands. Man, why you think he got Elon Musk working for him? With that, what is it, the brain chip that he's trying to put in every damn body's head. You see? Elon Musk he's setting all of these things up. Citibank president was over there in Saudi Arabia with Trump. Citibank is what holds one of the biggest card holders on the planet. Okay, he had all kind of people over there that show you that they're moving towards a digital currency. The RFID microchip, man, that's what they're trying to set up right now. You see? And these people still don't see it. And even if they do, it doesn't even matter. You know? You see? Yeah. What are they over there talking about me teaching? I don't give a fuck. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand. And that's why a lot of these people here in America, what do you think they're going to do when they find out what their government has done? What their mayors, okay, and their governors have done. All right? You see? They're gonna fight against this system. You understand? You know? Shit. This motherfucker got this look on her face like she mad that I'm over here teaching, man. Get the fuck out of here. All right? 2nd Esdras 16 and 18. Don't sit your ass over there with that funky ass cigarette. All right? 2nd Esdras, chapter 16 and 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? I'm going to get my ass to the new covenant before these things happen. I'm going to get in the new covenant and I'm going to stay there. Okay? Because that's the only way that you're going to make it through all of the things that are going to take place on this earth, man. What did it just say? Beginning of sorrows, man. When its economy collapses. You see? When the famines start, when the martial law begins, when they start throwing everybody and anybody in concentration camps. They don't give a damn about your color. Okay? All right, your national origin. They don't care if you're an Edomite. This experiment is over and done with. All right? Great mournings in the beginning of famine, like I said, and great death. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to get put to death when this economy collapses, because everybody's going to be desperate and everybody's going to be looking to put food in their bellies, man. Okay? All right? The beginning of wars, World War III is going to pop off very soon. Okay? You see? And the power shall stand in fear. At the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Okay? I'm going to be in the new covenant, and I'm going to stay in the new covenant. Okay? That's the only way that you're going to make it out of these things, man. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. These people are still not going to change their ways. How y'all doing? You know you're Israelite? Yeah, you know you're Israel, right? All right, sis. You know you're welcome into the new covenant. The new covenant is being taught right now. So we know that the blood of Amashiach Yahweh Shai covers us through the things that are getting ready to take place. All right? See? Hey, man. Some of our people and the sisters had their heads covered. Yep. Yep. Hey. It's getting ready to go down, y'all. Isaiah 13:1. Change my book. Isaiah 13:1. The burden of Babylon, which is America, aka America, okay, aka Egypt, is also known in the scriptures as Sodom and Egypt. All right. All right. Yep. Isaiah 13:1. The burden of Babylon, like I said. Okay, the scriptures say that this place is going to be called spiritual Sodom and Egypt. It's also known as Babylon and Assyria. Okay? How you doing, hon? You all right? Yeah, you know you're Israelite, right? Oh, I know. I'm a church faithfulist. Yeah. All right. In church. All righty. Okay. The burden of Babylon again. All right. Which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. So lift ye up the holy scriptures, okay? The banner is talking about the holy scriptures. We're going to have to lift that up. That's the lion, the spirit of Yahweh Shai roaring at the eagle, okay? And we're supposed to lift this banner up, the holy scriptures, okay, upon the high mountain. And the mountain we know is a large nation. That large nation being America, okay? Then you got the hills, which are smaller nations. All right. No pictures of me. You can take pictures of the signs, but not me. Hey, you can get it. You can come over. You on that sign?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. You on that sign?
Yeah, if you don't mind, can I?
Yeah, I can get you a better shot.
It's very interesting. That's a lot of that stuff you don't hear.
Yeah, they won't tell
today.
you. Yeah, because they say that there's a whole lot of these nations on the earth, but these are actually all the 18. There's only 18 nations on there. One of them is the 12 tribes of Israel. That's the other side.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, see, they don't tell us all of these things. The 18 nations, and then they separated us and called us all different nations. You see what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, but the Most High is bringing us back together. Nice. It talks about in the book of Ezekiel, the stick. They had the two, the southern and northern kingdom.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The southern kingdom would have been your so-called blacks,
okay.
Benjamin and Levi.
Yep.
The northern kingdom would be all the Latinos, Native American Indians. Okay, so that stick in the book of Ezekiel, it talks about putting that stick back together because they separated during the time of Jeroboam and Rehoboam. Okay, so when they separated and they all were dispersed, you had the Latinos come over here to the Americas.
Wow.
The Latinos, Native American Indians, that's what they are so called. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's what their two names are: Zebulon, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben.
Yeah, and you say that because, like in Puerto Rico, they always talk about the Taíno Indians.
The Taínos, that's right.
Yep. And I always hear that all the time. So
right.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that would be Ephraim. Some of Manasseh.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be the Taínos right there. And maybe some of the Simeon too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dominicans.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all Taíno. Yeah, that's their northern kingdom. Yeah. And you got Issachar.
Interesting. You don't hear it. You don't hear that. They hide that.
You're daggone right because they know. Yeah. And this is why Trump is getting ready to shut the economy down because he knows that we're waking up. And once we wake up and there's a certain amount of people that the Lord wants woke up, then he's going to allow the destruction to take place and he's going to take those people out of here. You see? So that's what's taking place right now. You know, a lot of these things right here, it looks like fantasy, but that's the actuality of things to come. Because the chariots of the Most High, he talks about his clouds, the chariots. Yeah. It talks about that more in the book of Second Esdras, where there was a chariot so big that Esdras said there was a mountain removing itself from its place. That's how big it was. So we know that those chariots are here, and Esau calls them UFOs, but they're the chariots of the Most High. Wow. Yeah, that's our salvation. Yeah. That's how we're getting out of here. You know. So, but I'm here most of the time every Sunday, or no, every Saturday morning. Sorry, it used to be Sunday, but it's every Saturday unless it rains, and then I go another location. So, but. Yeah, there's a lot of information online about the Israelites, you know, right now. A lot of people teaching, this information, history and everything. So
there is just, so much bad information out there that has confused the people.
Right.
With the truth.
Yeah, well, that's what they did. That's why the devil means deceiver. Right. And that what have they done? They have deceived the nations, into believing something, their narrative of history and everything.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, then they put Ashkenazis, which are Germans, in our land over there in Israel. That's our land over there. That's why there's so much turmoil and fighting over the area over there. So, but they're getting ready to have to get out of there soon. Because
that's interesting. Thank you, man.
Hey, brother. Yeah. You take it easy, brother.
Yes, sir.
Right. Yeah. Anytime, bro. You Israel. During that time, you Israel, brother. You see? Look at that. People, that's why we have to be out here on the highways and hedges, man. Because we have a lot of our people that don't understand this. Well, why did I just read that? Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Okay? We got to come out here on the highways and hedges and tell this man to his fucking face that he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Look how, our people come by here and they're confused about everything, but I just gave him a wealth of knowledge with 5 minutes of speech, man. Okay? Now he's going to go look these things up. He's going to go research these things. You see? We have to let our people know, man. All right? Because they've been lied to for so goddamn long, and it's a shame that our people don't understand this. Okay? So lift ye up a banner, the Holy Scriptures, upon a high mountain, the United States, okay, and all these other large governments, exalt the voice unto them and shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. Okay? That's why everything's shutting down, because this speech that we make, these video epistles coming out on the highways and hedges, it did what? It reached the gates of the nobles, man. All right? The elites are shutting this fucking place down because they know that they got a short period of time to get all of Israel chipped. We got to chip or kill all of these Israelites. So how are we going to do that? We're going to have to kill damn near everybody on the planet. Okay? We're going to have to kill. We have to get these bloodlines. That's why they had that the DNA research thing. When they do DNA and all of those things, okay, and you send that in and they check for your lineage to see where you come from. A lot of times, that's why they're doing these things. They want to find all of the children of Israel. You see? They want to try to find as many Israelites as they possibly can. All right? And that's what it just said. It may go into the gates of the nobles. Where is this truth going to? Okay? Because if you can understand, oh, my phone's glitching. I hope my video ain't like this. All right? So Salakia, y'all. If it's glitching, hopefully it